Hello, I'm Matthew from Ludobox, and today I'm going to give you an overview of Light Hunters Battalion of Darkness. So, Light Hunters Battalion of Darkness is a team fighting game for 2 to 8 players, but it is best played with 4 to 8 players because the teams are going to be complete with 1 character each. It is for players ages 10 and up, and it plays in around 15 minutes. So, in this game, it is a hand management game at the core. And in this game, you're going to have a character, which is very different from the other characters of the game. It is represented by a character sheet, which has the portrait on one side, and which has the powers of your character on the back side. And these are very important because they make up basically the role of your character. Some characters are very aggressive, whereas some other characters are very defensive, and some of them just manipulate the rules of the game. For example, my character here, Weyaya, has the ability of summoning this skeleton Ozu, so I can have an extra ally, which gives me special powers, basically. So, how do we play Light Hunters? Well, we have a hand of cards. Every player has one, and these light spirit cards are basically the fuel for our skills, and we're going to play those to activate our skills. But our skills are leveled from 1 to 5. We have 5 skills each, and every single card will be able to activate only 1 skill. So for example, the level 4 card will only be able to activate the level 4 skill. So I'm going to manage my hand that way. So the way we play the game is simply drawing 2 cards, then playing as many cards as you can. And the limit is basically a gauge that you're going to feel. It's called ether. So every round of the game, every basically 6 turns, if you play 6 players, you're going to add 1 to this gauge. So if the gauge is at 1, it means that you can only play 1 level of spell. So you can only play a 1 spirit card, so the weakest spirit. So for example, if the ether gauge is at 1, I can play only 1 level of spells. So for example, I'm going to play this Fox, which is the first level, and I'm going to activate Lightning Bolt. So what it does is basically hitting an enemy for 1. So for example, I'm going to attack this character here, remove 1 hit point because this character has no defense. There is no innate defense. You have to activate certain skills with more defensive characters in order to prevent damage from happening. So in this case, I've played 1 level of ether, so my turn is basically over because I can't do anything else. Once all of the characters have played, we're going to add 1 level of ether, so I can play either 2 level 1 spells or 1 level 2, or just 1 level 1 if I'm poor, because it can happen. So there is something very important, is that 1 character is going to play, then a character from the opposing team is going to play, and we're going to alternate, and this is very important to maintain the flow and balance of the game. So as the game progresses, you're going to get more and more ether, and you're going to play more and more spells, or more aggressive spells, because the level 4 and 5 spells turn the game. And basically the game will end when characters of a team are eliminated. So for example, if I kill this one because I remove his hit points, then this one might die, this one might die, and this one might die. We have killed the characters from this team, so this team wins because we still have characters in play. That's basically how the game plays. Also, in my turn, for no ether, I can discard 3 cards of my hand, 3 cards with the same animal in them, the same symbol, so the same level of spell. And it allows me to draw 1 card, and this is very important because the level 1 powers are not so strong, and I have a hand size limit at 5 cards. So this allows me to bypass this limit by drawing more cards and hopefully drawing higher level cards, which allow me to deal more damage with special powers. So the special powers are really dependent on your character. They are very asymmetric. They are the most unique. So for example, Ludano here kills someone instantly, whereas Weyaya here is making his juju work, and he resuscitates someone, he revives someone with a certain amount of life. So that's basically how it goes. You know almost everything about Light Hunter, Battalion of Darkness. Now, play well and see you on LudoVox.